vehicle here. Well into winter time here, got a few leaves down, etc, etc, and not mowing the lawn as often as normal. So I've just replenished my fuel supply for winter, and because I've got the new engine on the cylinder mower, I figured it might be a good idea to get some of this stuff in there as well. This is basically a stabilizer, fuel stabilizer for storage and extending the life of your fuel beyond the sort of 2-week theoretical limit that that fuel has as a storage lifetime. So this is my 20 liter can here. I know I've got 15 liters in here because I didn't want to fill it up all the way, just because I wasn't sure how soon I was going to get some of this stuff. This stuff I just got from Autobarn, just from the auto shop. It's not cheap. This is about $25 for 236 mils. You don't need much of it, but it doesn't come cheap. Basically, I'm sure you can probably find alternate brands. This STA-BIL has been around for a while, I believe, and I think Briggs & Stratton rebadged as theirs as well. So what I'm going to do, I've got my 15 liters here. It says on the instructions that I need to measure out 30 mils for 10 liters. So I'm going to need 45 mils for my 15. And there's a little measure up here that I'm going to use, excuse me, to measure this out. So I've never used one of these little measurers before, but I don't have a measuring cup for fuel purposes. But it says, remove small cap and seal on long neck, squeeze bottle to desired level and pour. So that's what I'll do. Little safety seal on here, so I'll pull that off the top. Just mention while I'm fiddling with this that this stuff does come in smaller and larger quantities. So I've broken the seal on there. I'm just going to, I guess, squeeze. I've got mils on this side, ounces on the other side, so I've got up to 15 mils in the one little measure here, so I guess I'll give it 15. Whoop. It's kind of cool, seems to work pretty well. And what I'm going to do is dump that into my fuel can rather than into the engine. From the instructions, I believe you could put it into the engine, but it says to run it afterwards. So we're going to just play it safe. Alright, so in that goes. Not sure how well that actually worked, but anyway. Give it another 15. Oop, there we go. Try and pour it this way this time. That'll work a bit better. Yeah, that's better. I think before it was trying to come back up the little side spout there. And our last 15. And in it goes. And I'll just note as well that the shelf life of this stuff, it says on the bottle, is 2 years after the bottle's been opened, so there's a little bottle open date thing that you can write the date when you actually open it, so I'll do that in a minute. So we'll pop the lid back on there so we don't have to smell fuel. Just a few other instructions on the jug here. It says to keep the tank 95% full to avoid condensation build-up during storage, so maybe I should top that up a little bit more. I'm not quite sure how to interpret that. Basically it says don't keep it up to 100% full. I'm not sure if it's meaning don't keep it low. And it also says run engine for 5 minutes after adding product to treat entire fuel system. I guess that's if you're putting it straight in the engine, but I'm not sure. And I guess I'll also point out here that it says this treats up to 76 liters, so that was about $25. It's kind of expensive. In the summertime when you're running your fuel through more regularly, it's probably not warranted, but given that I'm mowing sort of every 7 to 10 days at the moment, and that's probably a little bit on the excessive sides, only because I've got the rye in there this winter. Otherwise I wouldn't be mowing more than once a month probably. I figured I might give it a shot since I've got a new engine. Anyway, that's done. I'll give it a little shake and then off we go to mow. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like if you watch the videos, and see what I can do about making some more. Thanks. Bye.